some people say that you get a better hatch rate out of letting the mother do it. Okay, we did that. We did that for a couple of years. And, well, you end up with 14. For some reason, it's always 14 that we ended up with. But the rest of them will get attacked or something just happened to them, trust me. But now I can get a clutch of 38, and some people's like, how do you get that? Oh, yeah, we've had clutches of 45, 46. But if you get 45, 46, we can hatch 38 of them, probably 41. Sometimes it's really good hatch rates. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Maniac. We live and proud here on Sand Mountain, and we extended. Since I moved the Peking ducks are now in the front yard. I'll show you in a second, but I moved the Peking ducks and widened the area up for my turkeys here, and it comes all the way. Now they have an even bigger front yard, and I extended. Now this is where my peach tree is, so y'all, sometimes it can't be square. I mean, you plant a tree, you think it's in the right spot. Guess what? It's not. So they have some green grass right there that they can eat on that they have been acquiring like crazy. But I had to get some Airbnbs in here because it's egg time, y'all. If I get up real close here in just a second, you're going to hear the turkeys going zoop, zoop, making a noise like that. And they'll be strutting. These things are really mating like crazy. I hope I can get Tomahawk on camera here because he'll make a real deep bass sound. He didn't do it. Okay. But somehow he's able to use his chest and make a cool noise. But look at that pretty boy, y'all. Ooh, son. Show him, Tomahawk. What's up, buddy? Look at that. Beautiful. Now, if y'all raise turkeys, what kind of turkeys do y'all raise? What kind of turkeys do you like to raise, or would you like to raise? Because here at the, Maniac Nation, the Hobson Homestead area here is Narragansetts and Bourbon Reds. I've raised a lot of turkeys. Bourbon Reds has normally been what I raise. I do have a chocolate. We're going to experiment with that chocolate right there. There are a few others I've had, but like I'm not really into white palms. Not into that. There's quite a few blue slates. I'd like to get some of those. There is all kinds of turkeys, y'all. And you know what? If you get enough turkeys, create your own. It don't even really matter. One thing that I do know, the Bourbon Red turkeys, they will give you white eggs with, well, it's kind of like a beige color, right? They're kind of like beige and they'll have red spots. Yeah, it's like an off-white with red spots. But as of last year, we have one turkey that laid that off-white color and purple dots. We didn't figure out which one it was, but we do have them separated where we may find it this year. I don't know. Now inside there is a place for them to go lay their eggs, now here, now here. And that way it's 3 different areas for 3 females, y'all. We have 1 gobbler in here and 3 hens. 3 Narragansetts, 1 Bourbon Red. Now, from my experience of raising turkeys, people are going to argue different things, y'all. We're not a know-it-all channel here. We're a learn it together, do it together, and tell you what I've learned so far. Now, my experience with my Bourbon Reds, you really don't want your hens. Well, I did have a couple of hens that could be together while they were roosting on eggs, but the minute the eggs started hatching and babies started coming about, they started taking out the babies. The mother of the other would take hers out, and that one would take hers out. And this happened on 4 different sets of females. So there'll be people that argue with you and tell you that's not what it is. That's not what's going to happen. Oh, you just didn't raise them right. Y'all, come on. Trust me, we've been raising turkeys for years. So to just be on the safe side, give them each their own little area. Now, am I going to let them roost their own eggs? Probably not. I'm probably not going to let them hatch their own eggs. I'm probably going to do that myself. But this gives them a clean, safe area that they want to get into that's out of the elements. I even put them a little roof up right there so that it's a little lean-to. Get a little water off of them, Now, what I do is I normally incubate all of our turkey eggs, and I do have some of those weightlifter, workout guys. I don't know what you call them, jocks, y'all. People that like to exercise, work out. Some people that are still athletic and all that want to keep that tone. Turkey eggs, if you'll look up the benefits of it, you'll be calling your nearest turkey egg provider too. So I have people that just buy the eggs for eating. I have people that want to buy the chicks to raise their own turkeys. And then again, you just have people that buy you turkeys just so they can turn around and resell them for double what you sold. I mean, it's just the way it works. But I do a lot of trade days, me and my wife. On Sundays, we go to Sand Mountain. On top, we live on Sand Mountain, but Sand Mountain in Jackson County. I don't even know what part of town that is. Do you, baby? See, that's how much I know. It's called Taco Bet, y'all. It looks like Taco Bet, but everybody calls it Taco Bet. So it's right where 35 and 40 split. Take 40. As soon as you get to the top of the mountain, it's right there on the right, y'all. Y'all come see us. We got our booth there. But we sell turkeys. We raise turkeys. We raise our own turkeys to eat. Incubating them gives me a much better hatch rate, in case y'all were wondering. And before anybody asks, sometimes I may ramble. Yeah, I don't do a script, y'all. Everything's shot from the hip. So hopefully you agree. If not, I don't know what to say because I can't do nothing else. Some people say that you get a better hatch rate out of letting the mother do it. Okay, we did that. We did that for a couple of years. And, well, you end up with 14. For some reason, it's always 14 that we ended up with. But the rest of them will get attacked or something just happened to them, trust me. But now I can get a clutch of 38, and some people's like, how do you get that? Oh, yeah, we've had clutches of 45, 46. But if you get 45, 46, we can hatch 38 of them, probably 41. Sometimes it's really good hatch rates. Tomahawk gives a very good fertile egg, so that's good. He makes sure all the eggs are fertile. Now, the Narragansett, this will be my first year with him actually producing, so we'll see how that goes. And I think it would be cool because, like I say, I wanted Narragansetts for years, but I didn't think I'd ever run across them, and I got lucky and got some. But I love the taste of turkey eggs. I think they make the creamiest scrambled eggs you ever had in your life, especially if you add some cheese. I think they're more creamier, massive egg yolk with a tiny bit of egg white. What do y'all like? Do y'all like turkey eggs? Have you ever had a turkey egg? Maybe you haven't. Do you like duck eggs? Do you like chicken eggs? I prefer, if you're gonna make an omelet, to use turkey eggs. If you're gonna make just like regular scrambled eggs with cheese in it, you know, turkey or duck's probably pretty good. I still say turkey's a little creamier, but you know, I just prefer duck and turkey eggs way better than chicken eggs, but some people, you know, everybody's got their own thing. What do you like? Y'all let me know in the comments. Also, while watching this, y'all, we're also on X, and we're trying to get that platform going over there. Over there, we're known as Maniac Nation as well. So please, if I don't forget, in the description, I will tag the link to my X. But just in case I forget, because I do have to work in the morning, and I work a lot of hours, y'all, it's Maniac Nation. Support us. You'll see videos that you don't see here over there. We just came out of a whole lot of rain just now. I actually got off today because the rain was so bad, and I was able to get my truck fixed, y'all. I've been having some issues with my truck, and I have awesome neighbors. Y'all, I just happened to move to a community, and I got lucky, and these guys right here hooked me up. We love Buttram's Auto Repair on Sand Mountain, y'all. I don't get paid for this. They're my buddies. I just want y'all to know, if you got a need, I tell you, Buttram's Auto Repair can take care of it, and they really helping me out in the clutch. My truck needed extreme repair. They fixed it. My daughter's car needs very extreme repair, and they're fixing that right now as we speak. So thank you, Matthew and CJ and LaDon. You guys are awesome. We appreciate that. But y'all, it's almost time for all the eggs to start popping out. I have learned one thing too. Where I'm from is a place called Bibb County, Alabama, Centralville. That's where I'm from. Shout out B-Town. But where I'm from, they're already getting their turkey eggs. And see, the weirdest thing, we're 10 to 15 degrees colder here on this mountain than where I'm from, because it's like about 2.5 hours away from here. So my mom is already receiving eggs, and some other people I know are already receiving eggs. They come in earlier, but I keep them longer. It don't make sense, but I think it's cool. Just figured I'd give you a fun fact, y'all. Where I'm from, you can get eggs quicker, but I get eggs longer on the mountain. So it don't make sense. I don't know. It comes in like they're already getting eggs. I'll start getting turkey eggs probably next week, and that'll be the 1st of March. So yeah, that's weird. That was that ramble section that I was just telling you about. Totally a rambling session. I didn't mean to, but I couldn't believe I was able to get some stuff done today. Got my truck fixed. Got Savannah's cars being worked on at the moment. The Tahoe was checked up. It was good. So everything's good there. It is super wet everywhere, especially where my ducks are, y'all. Holy crap. The next dry day, you better believe, I'm getting these Muscovies taken care of. Y'all see them wagging tails. They love their daddy. But luckily, the way I put them in my old garden from last year, so the grass was able to stay green. See how red the cornicles are on this thing? Look at that, beautiful red. This year, because of all that green grass that I pre-planted pre-deer season, well, their cornicle that's on the end of their beak wasn't able to turn palish orange or whatever. That was a fun fact to learn, y'all. If you don't give your ducks enough green grass, their cornicle will start to fade. And the only way to fix that during winter, if you don't have fresh green grass to give them or something green to give them, is add a little dog food into the mix. Believe it or not, like a cup of dog food in their food, fix all that up. But we don't have to worry about that because we still got plenty of green grass from the winter. And the Pekings are in the front yard. This is where we usually put our market items, but y'all, that water's filthy and we just changed it this morning. Holy smokes. But Pekings have a very large area. I have felt terrible about where the Pekings were. So y'all, I'm super thankful. I'm trying to make videos in the amongst of working, dealing with my kids, having to get repairs and stuff going on around here. Like those turkeys really needed those barrels to get in and make their babies. I could have built something done, but I didn't have time for that. But it was so quick because I was able to acquire these barrels, cut the ends off these barrels, scrub them out, clean them really, really good, fill them up with hay. That's what me and my wife are doing. My wife actually went to work just now. So me, her, and Savannah, we were cleaning these barrels out, stuff, and then drying them out, getting them stuffed with hay, making it where water runs out of them, drilling holes in them so water in case gets in them, the turkeys don't have to worry about nothing. Those turkeys will remain dry and everything in those new Airbnbs I made for all their turkey friends. So everything worked out. I was able to get something accomplished because I've been worried all week. How in the world am I going to get these turkey eggs to where, because if you don't have a spot where they can stay dry and warm and sort of private-ish, they don't really like to lay them. They will lay them and they won't lay as many in a clutch. So fun fact, give them a dark area where they can go in and hide. Oh, you'll get some very good fertile fresh eggs for real. But a barrel with hay in it works really well. Just a box with hay in it works really good, like I did with those paint trays. So I try to give y'all tips and tricks because y'all, I spent money that I shouldn't have spent, and I've learned cheaper, more of a budget item way of doing things than spending all this money. Because if you watch some of these channels, you're going to spend a fortune to do the same thing, if not worse than what I did. But hey, you know, if you got it, flaunt it, bad boy or girl. You do what you got to do. But the more money you have, the more money you can spend on your crazy obsessions and all that. But y'all, I got to get out of here because I have to go to work, put these kids up. They want to watch some TV. They want to have a good time. I've had them outside all day. Till next time, I am your boy Maniac. Thank you for watching. We out.